All right, boys. We're in LA, I guess.
We're in LA.
MZR goes west.
MZR goes west.
Oh, E46.
We're in LA, and we're gonna go driving in the canyons for the first time ever. We've been wanting to do this, I don't know, years. Ever since we were exposed
Forza.
Yeah.
Apparently
yeah.
it looks just like Forza when you get off the highway and you enter in. Horizon.
That's gonna be this video. Forza Horizon.
Slammed in the
That's what
dirt.
we're going to do. We're reliving our childhood video game days in real life, IRL, today with our great buddy Dan Viverico. Put his tag right here. He's been in the car scene for a real long time. He's one of our great friends. We are so psyched to be with him. He's actually had some fantastic builds in the past and a lot of different cars, but in particular he has two that we love and one that we've never even really had any experience with, and that is an S2000.
Just got it.
He just
Brand
picked it
new.
up.
Just picked it up. Brand new off the line.
Yeah, no. But that's what it's gonna be all about. We're just gonna vlog through the experience of being in the canyons and
I haven't done this in 2 years, and I'm salivating at the mouth. 1, to see Dan, 2, to see Jimmy, and to see some of our California friends and drive these mountains. Best roads in America.
so psyched.
Best experience ever. Get to meet some great people. May see some spice at the top there. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I know.
But
So we're just gonna
I'm
vlog
fired
it.
up,
We're gonna
man.
have fun. There's no dynamic to this video, this episode. We're just gonna have fun. We're gonna spend some time with our boys driving up the canyons and see where the day takes us.
MZR goes west.
MZR goes west.
Look at that, you got the E92 channel.
Wow.
Dan.
Dude, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
What's going on, dude?
How'd you guys swing it last minute? You just hopped on the plane or what?
And
And he just picked up. Dan, you just got this, right?
Dan is kind enough to let the boys kind of split up and conquer and divide this experience. Angelo and Alex are going to be in the E92 to start. Dan and I are going to be in the S2000. And while Dan and I are in the S2000, we're going to do a little intro and have a little conversation with the guy, because he has had a ton of experiences, especially in the car scene and in life, of course. But we're going to have a lot of fun. And I don't know what to take you or what to do with this episode, but we're just... We are at Angel's Crest, the infamous Shell gas station. Absolutely not disappointing.
912 maybe?
Oh my God.
Wow. All right, so this is our boy Dan. You guys saw the interaction. Big hugs, big embrace. Haven't seen him in a couple years, but we've been friends since what? I don't know, 12 years now?
Probably,
right?
something
Met
like that.
through cars, through friends, from Jersey, lived in Hawaii. He's been all over the damn globe. Landed back in LA.
Yep.
He's back
On
stateside,
my way
right?
back
The
to LA.
Continental 48. Wanted to take us out for a drive today. So Dan, tell us about the Crest. Tell us about the history. It's Friday morning. What are we gonna go do?
So
What are
Friday
we gonna see?
mornings up to Crest, there's a meetup called the Good Vibes Breakfast Club. It was started by this guy, I forget his name, but the caretaker up there of Newcombs. And we're gonna be going up about 25 miles up to Crest to a spot called Newcombs Ranch. It's a famous meetup spot every morning on Fridays and on the weekends. This is kind of like the meetup spot where everyone fuels up and then make their way up. So it's a
So,
riot.
first impressions here, being in front of this infamous Shell location at Angel Crest entrance. We have seen dream car after dream
Wait
car.
till we get up there.
And I don't know how to contain myself at the moment.
My face hurts right now. My face.
A lot of Porsches.
Yeah.
A lot of cool cars come up here. A lot of automotive journalists.
What is
Well, we started our morning with, what do we see? The second we stepped out of Jimmy's apartment, a Lamborghini.
Hey, guys,
Urus.
in Beverly
We saw a
Hills,
Urus.
Those things
Yeah,
are like
exactly.
Camrys in LA.
Yeah. What'd you
Yes.
call it? The Miami Prius?
Prius.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And he started it as soon as that thing fired. As soon as it fired, he was in gear and moving. In gear and moving.
We're gonna get in. I'm gonna rip up with Dan in the S2K first. Alex and Angela are gonna be in the E92. And then once we get up, are we gonna stop like halfway or something? Or like
Probably
just
not,
go up and then
all the
come
way
down?
up. Yeah, go all the way up and park. And
Sick. So once we get up, we'll bring you along for the ride. Definitely bring some smiles along the way. If you guys can get some clips on the iPhone in 0.5 or something. We're gonna let her eat and have a lot of fun. I'm psyched.
The camera just does not do justice. This S2000 is a little f***ing go-kart. I literally feel like I'm in fourth.
Buddy's chirping her over the yellow. So we have reached the safety car, regular traffic. Dan's absolutely eating these roads through the canyons. This is like mind-blowing, can't even explain the feelings going on right now. This is literally living Forza Horizon. A little regroup with the boys. Dan, how you feeling?
Good. Go. Let's go before another car comes. Back with the boys. Back with the boys. They are both menaces.
Yeah.
Menaces.
Those cars are a lot lighter.
Yeah. But Dan's, ironically enough, he's on stock suspension. I don't know what his buddy's on. Wow.
See, those cars are totally different than this one, though.
I've been waiting for this for months! Wow. It's like Christmas, New Year's, and my birthday all together. They come up every Friday. They're freaks. This is exactly why I don't have a corporate job. I get to do cool shit like this with my friends. The best quote from Dan is, I just love doing cool shit with my friends. That's exactly what we're doing right now. Some cool shit with our buddies. Nothing like doing 80 into a 25.
We're in Mexico.
Oh, look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous.
The hills of California. How's it feel to not have to shift?
You know, completely different experience. It really gives you the ability to focus on your line and make sure you're hitting each apex correctly. Wow. M2, look at that. Wow, M80.
We got another one coming. Oh, E46.
Wow. Wow, look at this.
Could you tell him to slow it down a little bit?
Did you tell him?
Dan, fantastic drive, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
We just tore up those roads, and look, just arriving to the top with probably so many cars I'm gonna love. Hopefully we see a couple bikes too. We'll see. But seems like it's a big car day today, which is totally cool. And we're gonna hop out, reconvene with the boys. Yeah, that was RS6. We're gonna reconvene with boys, catch up, see what's up, walk around the lot, see the cars, and talk to some people and have some fun. But man, Dan, you could tell he's driven these roads a few times before. That was quite a pleasure, man. Thank you.
930.
I don't know Porsche models as well as I should.
It might be too new.
I know BMWs inside and out. And I love Porsches equally as much as I do BMWs, but I just need to learn it more. I have to learn it more. That's going to be my next sort of like, I need to start learning.
I'm having a problem, okay? I'm having a huge problem, guys and girls. We keep going down this BMW rabbit hole, okay? Yeah. We keep spending money. I'm saying, oh, I'll wait for the prices drop on the F80s. They're in the 30s now. Why would I spend $30,000 on an F80? I just need to keep saving up the MileZero fund, and we need to get a Porsche. I don't care what it is. I think, realistically,
What do we have here?
I think we would probably end up getting a 996, which we can make. 911 SC.
What do we have right here?
This is a 930.
That's nice. That's
Yeah. I was telling everyone that I am a
been doing
Porsche enthusiast as much as I am a BMW enthusiast, but I just don't know the Porsche models the way I should, like I do BMWs. And I think I'm going to put myself down a little educational path because I need to be able to like spot a Porsche. Like that orange one that just drove by, I need to know what that is.
I think we need to read a book, like the history of Porsche. The first one I was in, shout out to Big Bobby Sikelli. I was in his 964. He used to bring it to Midvale Country Club and he used to drive us around. I don't know how our father fit in that car, but I can confirm that he was in there a handful of times.
Big guy.
Big guy. And it was a beautiful, beautiful car. Red, he sold it, ended up getting a 991, which he loves right now. And, you know, because I'm such a gentleman and I'm a man of the streets, I was only going 8/10, and I let this Laguna Seca pass me with an RS6 wagon, which it was unbelievable.
I mean, look inside though.
Yeah. We got a full build here. This is a driver.
I think you'll know. There will be signs that we made it. When
There will be signs.
There will be signs when there is a Porsche in the garage with HRE wheels. I'll just tell you right there. That's all.
These wheels are baller.
Just unique. This is
this 90s?
This is a Targa 4S.
Yeah.
So the 4S has the turbo rear quarters, so it's wider. TR6. That was a TR6.
Wow.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was a TR6. For the 997s, this is like a really unique spec car. So Targa Top is the glass
But like, I can hear it from the
or a hardtop or a convertible. But Targa pulls back like that. What's cool about this?
Oh, it slides over it?
What's really cool about this is it's a 4S, meaning it's all-wheel drive, and it has the wide body. So when you have a turbo body, it visually looks exactly the same from the outside compared to a 4S in all model years for the Porsches. But this is a beautiful car. This brown is incredible.
It is a really cool
It's just
brown,
so
I'm not gonna
cool
lie.
with the yellow and the accents of the
It's almost.
This is
930.
It's almost purple.
sex.
Yeah, that's sex.
That's sex.
I wake up. I ride my motorcycle. I have sex.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
I ride my motorcycle. I eat. I have sex. And then I ride my motorcycle.
This is not going to be the only and first time that we come
Correct.
to this drive, to this area, and to this culture because it's just mind-boggling, amazing.
So what we can do in the meantime, I'm talking to Thomas right now, but I'm also talking to the camera.
Okay.
I think to hold us over until any potential moves may happen.
Right.
If you
Listen,
if
if
the
you
support
guys
blows
if
up
you guys
here,
want to support to an extent to where we can actually move the MZR culture where it belongs,
Yeah.
which is in this area of California.
if we could find a garage for the price that Dan has secured his garage for, what we can do is we could have a West Coast car out here.
We could just have a West Coast car.
We could fly out for a weekend, see our boys,
And
go
drive.
rip, and drive. And like you have one bike here and you have one car. And with just public service announcement, there's a couple things. If you have a buddy, if you fly out here, if you come here by yourself, be respectful. Don't go over the yellow line because you could have a Porsche coming down at 10 tenths. Never go over the yellow line. So horrible. make sure you're driving respectfully. If there's people behind you and they're flashing you, they're more than likely
Yeah.
a better driver than you are. So be respectful. Pull
Yeah,
over
that's
quickly. Take
just
2
let 'em go, 'cause
seconds,
they're
and
gonna
just
be
let 'em
gone.
That's a
go.
great
2
point. Like
You'll meet 'em
drive,
up at the top.
drive. Don't keep up. Just drive
To your own
to your
skill set.
to your skills because a lot of things can go wrong really quickly, and you don't want to be that guy. Have you guys ever seen pine cones this big? Dude.
That's like a 6-foot.
By the way, A1 tree service. That's
Yeah.
why he's going a little nutty over this wide log.
I mean, this is like Instagram. This is what you see on Instagram. Don't get trees like this at home. Oak trees, but you cut through an oak that big, you're gonna be cutting for about an hour.
My man Carlos is letting me go for a rip in his Supra. This thing, dude, this is the first time these are awesome. And the weight, it's like the weight of this car is fantastic. Oh, that's awesome.
This is your first time on a Supra?
Yeah. My cousin is big into the JDM scene. He's built, he has an R32 Skyline GTR. Fully, like he's had 2 of them. He's built 2 of them, you know, pushing 900 horsepower. Insane cars. RX-7s, but I've never been in a Supra. She'll do it. Great vehicle. Wait, these are Mark, and this is the most recent generation, Mark 5. Yeah. All right, man. Carlos, thank you so much for taking us on this little rip. I mean, dude, great build, great experience, great driving.
Spider-Man STI.
Spider-Man STI, I'll pop it up right here. You can check out his page. Definitely doing some cool stuff. Big into the Subaru scene. Awesome. Dude, it's a lover of cafe racers.
Yeah.
Lover of cafe racers. Sounds great. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Old BMW driving instructor. He just did a cross-country trip in that freaking car.
No way.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Wild.
that.
Wild.
That's awesome.
We went up and down, and let me tell you, up top, we were in absolute automotive heaven.
We were.
It was an incredible experience. I look forward to this every year. The trip is not over. We got some exciting stuff, lunch planned, and the rest of the car with the M3, Dan, and the rest of the boys. Let's have some fun.
We had a fantastic experience. I got to go up the crest with Dan, who is a seasoned driver in this place.
Yep.
And then I got to go down with Alex, who has only done this twice. This is his second time, and he did a great job. Now, Angelo is one to not like being in sketchy situations when he is not the driver. So let's get his reaction in like 2 seconds here. All right, let's go see.
Pretty incredible. Dan is a
Couple of safety cars, yeah.
Dan is a very good driver. That's all I can say.
Different experience, right?
He doesn't even know this car yet. He knows it already.
It's easy to
He
drive
just
this
picked it
car.
up a week ago.
It's very easy to drive this car fast.
He lets the car talk to him, and he just mans the wheel.
He does.
Look at him.
I can say that too. Because
I guess I do.
It's an easy car to drive fast. Compared to the M3 that has much more, horsepower and weight, this thing's like a go-kart. It's very easy to handle it fast.
Does it feel like you're ever just gonna like completely? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
At first, were you struggling? And then you settled in, right?
I was like, thank God they
No, it was kind of a roller coaster. It depended on the turn. Because some turns we were scooting. We were not like completely set. Tires are chirping, and he's like, yep, just gotta drive through it. First experience up the crest. Up with Alex, down with Dan. Alex,
Give me one of those two. Thank you.
two completely different drivers. Dan is like
Borderline professional.
Yeah, you too.
Are you going to come back?
yeah, this is definitely not going to be the first time we do this.
Kidding me?
And
Everybody has their own opinions on California, and I still will. But being up there, that's not California. That's racing, baby. Especially with the right driver, the right car. Actually, it doesn't even matter the car or the driver. You could have fun in anything out there. Dan and I were talking on the way down, and really horsepower doesn't matter up there. It's all about handling. Speed is actually your enemy.
Disneyland. Disneyland.
All right, guys, now that we're wrapping up, going up to Crest, which was by far one of the best experiences. When we got up top, that was like when it all kind of started settling in. All the adrenaline rush of going up at the rate of Dan's driving skills was pretty distracting of being able to actually absorb everything. But once we were up there, we were able to actually take it in. We got to meet some cool people, see some fantastic Porsches and cars for that matter. And now we're heading to a place that I've been excited to go to, which is the Bike Shed Motoco. I've been following along with them for a long time, and hopefully soon we can have one of the Club Sports on display there. Granted, it is a tough task to get a bike from New York to LA, but we'll figure out if it's gonna make it worthwhile, then we will. But we'll see you at the Bike Shed. Dude, insane. Are you kidding me?
I've been wanting to come here.
Did you see the sign out front? It said
At the Bike Shed, of course, in the showroom area. There's not a ton of bikes in here, but of course I had my mic off in this previous clip here, and I was really bummed because there was 2 bikes and 2 builders in particular and brands that I was really starstruck to actually see in person, and that was one, a Maxwell Hazen bike, I'll put a picture right here, and then 2, a Rough-Child BMW build. Super cool, super surreal to see it in person, and gave me a lot of inspiration and a lot of spark behind the butt. We here have a Honda CB750, real unique design. I really like the sleekness of this front cowling. Really different tank we have going on here. It looks like this could be a COT motorcycle build. I'll have to do some research and look into it, but really well done, really great details. Of course, we have a classic R series BMW. Not sure if this is an R80 or R100, but it definitely looks like a bigger model. CC'd bike, good style. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but what I do like from this style build is the minimalistic, clever design for the push buttons, switches there, little Moto Gadget action going on, but looks great. Oh, Kroig, cool. Kroig build there. I mean, this is pretty rad. Like, it's so unique, and that's one thing. Oh, this is a CB450 motor. 500, CB500, 450. Wow. This is actually fucking sick because 450s are sick motors, especially for off-road. Never thought. See, this is where it's great seeing custom builds. You really expand your mind and horizon of possibilities with different shapes, different styles, different theories. Definitely want to expand out of the cafe racer scene a little bit. Super cool place. And then this is something I really want to show you guys. This is a awesome freaking build. I'm sure there's a fantastic story behind this build. We're gonna have to do some research, but I have always wanted an Africa Twin. Obviously this isn't one, this is a Royal Enfield. Not sure if this is custom built or if this is a stock model, but you could definitely tell it is a rider. It's clean, it's a build, it's purpose built, and really unique stuff here. With that, guys, the Bike Shed definitely lives up to its hype. The atmosphere inside the restaurant, the atmosphere inside everything going on here is unmatched. And super pleased and super impressed to be here. Very thankful, and I can't wait to come back.
This is Era Picture Cars. It's my friend Sebastian and Mike Koziel's car production company where they source cars for films, commercials, anything you need. They're the guys in LA. What you see here is mainly, I imagine, I don't know who some of these cars are, but most of them are Mike Koziel's collection. The 911, the R33, the LS, the Civic hatch. They're all his cars.
And you drove this recently, right?
Yeah, this thing is a riot.
It's incredible.
That is so fun. It is probably the most fun car you can have for under like 10 grand. I think he's into it maybe.
It's Fast and Furious.
Literally.
Quintessential.
Quintessential thing.
Yeah.
If you ask him, he'll say this is the most fun car. More fun than this. Porsche.
Front wheel drive.
Front wheel drive. But it's so fun. It's like race car spec. It feels
Nice.
so good when you're driving it.
Yeah, it's R34, right?
Sick.
Look at this body kit on this thing.
From Japan.
This one's from, oh, look at the side exhaust.
Look at this.
Oh, guys, so all right, we're at a point now where the fatigue has fully set in. We all had very late flights last night. Now, today's the next morning / into afternoon. What a fantastic day. What a fantastic morning. We've met some cool people. We saw some dream cars. We saw some just baller ass experience. And thank you to Dan, our boy in the LA area, for letting us take the E92 around town while we're here visiting.
Los Angeles taxi.
The Los Angeles taxi, the E92 M Tree. I think this is gonna be the end of the episode. We're gonna ask Alex, how was it? You had a great day. You got to drive, you got to mess around.
I got to do exactly
You
what
got
I
to see
wanted
your
to do
great friend
today.
Dan.
I haven't seen Dan in a while. Every time I see him, it feels like it was yesterday. We stay in close contact, but it's nice to be on his turf with him, you know? We're always in passing, meeting up, chatting over the phone, FaceTime, this and that. Always talking about the same shit, but to be in person, have some experiences together, it's just unmatched.
Angelo, you're not really...
He didn't wipe his ass yet, so he was
Like,
having a
Angelo's
problem from the
very,
driving.
like...
I was way more sketched out when Alex was driving, to be honest. And we were going double the speed and sideways on some of the turns. And I was more comfortable with Dan driving because all I had to do was just go and look over at him and he's just like this. But we're pushing the limits of whatever that car could do. I haven't had much time in race cars, or any cars really for that matter. It's usually trucks and motorcycles.
He takes the bus a lot.
So, and dirt bikes, and all of those things, you can push the limits and definitely get hurt, but I was always the one in control.
Hey guys, well, we have some big things coming soon. We are officially moving into the World MZR headquarters very soon, so expect an amazing shop transformation video coming soon. And we are going to need to consider moving to LA because this is where it's all at. This is where it's all happening. I think, guys, that's going to wrap it up. This was a little vlogier fun. We just wanted to bring you along for the experience of us going to LA with some of our boys that are in the car industry. There's a 996. And we are re-inspired. And that was the goal of this trip. That's the goal of this experience. And hopefully we can do another experience in the Malibu Canyons. And if we do, we'll throw it into this video. If not, we're going to end it here because we're wiped out, we're tired, and we need to regroup so we can have a night. We're going to end it here, fellas. We're one team, one family at milezero.racers. No matter expert or beginner, we all start the first mile. So get past the first mile, push yourself, don't give up, and you'll surprise yourself on the other side. Catch you next time.